blood. Fire! Reloading! Fire!
Steph Curry from 3. Yes! Oh, yeah, look at that long shot. Yes, Steph Curry would be so proud of me. All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's my second ever live, well, not live commentary, but commentary overall. So let's kick things off. It'll be a quad piece rant video. Without further ado, 117, Caleb Love and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Listen, this young man did not live up to the expectations, and that's understandable that the Tar Heel Nation are not happy with him, let alone the rest of the team. I'll get to them in a second, but there's no excuse for small handful of people send him a death threat over being disappointed. A disappointing season for the North Carolina Tar Heels for 2022 and 2023. There's zero excuse. I don't care what the reason it is. You could be mad, but don't be sending people death threats. That ain't cool. On a little side note, my youngest brother used to get death threats all the time while playing online fighting video games from August 2010 to September of 2017. And it was crazy. I had to cuss people out when they do that. I'd rather do that versus send them a death threat. I would be no better, if not sinking to their level or worse, you know? And another thing, I received an actual death threat in real life. Long story short, I was at a McDonald's in May of 2017. They messed up my order, as usual. And this dude was flirting with one of the female employees at McDonald's. He ends up spilling iced coffee all over himself when he was trying to get her cell phone number and all this other stuff, and he was angry to the point where he was direct his anger towards at me, let alone looking at me when I did something wrong, when I was nowhere near him, and I was talking to the person who messed up my order, you know, and he got in my face and wanted to effing slit my throat. So he stared me down, I stared him down, and I just took my food and went on out of there and told my family what happened. They wanted to chase him down. I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Only in the black community will get into these type of nonsense for no reason. Threaten each other over hurt ego. Goodness gracious. Whatever. People get mad at me what I said, but I really don't care. Cry me a river, get a life. The bottom line is there's a difference between getting, online death threats versus actual having death threats in the outside world. Okay? Caleb Love didn't deserve it. He didn't. So people need to understand it's sports, it's entertainment. There's no excuse for it. As far as the North Carolina Tar Heels, they have no excuse for not getting back to the tournament next season, which is 2023 and 2024 season. If they miss the tournament again, not only the players going to be answering questions, Hubert Davis and the rest of the coaching staff going to be answering some serious questions. And the people in North Carolina University going to be looking at him sideways like, is he our long-term solution? So Hubert Davis better not fall into the Matt Doherty category. You don't want that. That's a bad place you don't want to be in. So, listen, North Carolina Tar Heels had the opportunity. They just didn't seize it. The players thought that because they made the team made it all the way to the national championship game before choking away the lead and the game against Kansas Jayhawks a year ago, all of a sudden they don't need to work on their basic skills. They didn't need to work on some things. You had 3 different legendary Tar Heel players, well, former legendary players, Antoine Jamison, Vince Carter, and Joel Berry II were talking about it. 2 out of the 3 we're talking about on the podcast. Joel Berry, I think he was interviewed, so I can't remember exactly by who. So, yeah. Then it showed and you're asking them, the Tar Heels, to play in the NIT. They already embarrassed themselves enough. Playing the NIT, National Invitation Tournament, aka Consolation Tournament, and get bounced in the first round or second round, only gonna feel more embarrassment, you know? So, like I said, North Carolina Tar Heels, love y'all, but you better get back to the tournament. Clock is ticking. Let's go. Rant number 118. DeMar DeRozan's child received online death threats. I saw this article, what was it, 2 nights ago? I'm sitting there and just rolling my eyes. I'm like, oh my goodness. It is not that serious to the point where you want to send a little girl death threats because she is screaming or screeching, whatever she was doing whenever Toronto Raptor players were at the free throw line, just bricking it up. You know, the Chicago Bulls did beat the Toronto Raptors in their building in the play-in before losing to the Miami Heat. So, memo to the Toronto Raptors. How about you have 60 to 70 or 75% at the free throw line? Play better. And things would have turned out different for y'all. Just saying. It's not the players. No, it's some fans went too damn far by sending a death threat to a player's child. Unbelievable. Let me move away before I say something I regret. Now, rant number 119. Minnesota Timberwolves player Jalen McDaniels, who punched the wall out of anger because he picked up a second foul. And unfortunately, he's out for the rest of the season because of that idiotic moment. That's all it is, an idiotic moment. I don't know why you had to do it. You could have just threw stuff around, threw a water bottle, whatever, but to punch a wall. You know the wall is going to win every single time. More like the wall's laughing at you. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but you can't do that. That's so stupid. I think Carmelo Anthony punched a fire hydrant glass and he ended up cutting himself or something like that years ago. I could be wrong, but I think he did that. And I'm like, seriously? That'd be like 2 football players getting into a fist fight while their helmet is still on. You all know what happens when you do that. Your hand will break. Ding, 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 ding. That's right. So, yeah, I think this is a lesson. This is a I'm not going to do that ever again moment. So, rant number 120. Call of Duty. Let me say this. Activision Infinity Ward. Come here. I saw what you did there with that bundle, that bomb squad. Yeah, the free backpack and the 2 plate armor. That's fine and dandy, but when I actually see a kill streak. No, actually, I didn't see the kill streak until I read an article somewhere. I think it was Charlie Intel website, and that's when fans went off. And I'm like, wait, a kill streak? What was it? Is it advanced UAV? Is it chopper gunner? Is it a sentry gun? And I'm like, wait, a UAV? What? Oh my goodness, a free, oh. Oh, Infinity Ward, Activision, can you please fix your game? Oh my goodness, man, the visibility is worse than ever before, and you don't want to do that. The first thing you're doing is, nah, man, let me go ahead and do something to let's be scummy. Free UAV, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I don't know how I did not get that kill. I hit him first. Whatever. I mean, speaking of which, the visibility on that map, the lighthouse, it is beyond awful. Infinity Ward, please, for the love of video game gods, just fix it. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Okay. Now, as far as the Call of Duty community just finding anything to complain about, chill out. If you don't like Modern Warfare 2, go play other games. Okay? That's all you gotta do. If it ain't the if it ain't the UAV being overpowered, which I talked about that in older videos a long time ago, it's the swimming mechanics in Battle Royale or Warzone 2 is overpowered, which I find it funny. Is you have to win at all cost. That's what Battle Royale is. It's no different than Free for All. The only difference is you can do anything you want in a Battle Royale or Warzone. So, to the Call of Duty community, chill out, quit crying, quit living in the past. That's all you gotta do. Now, I'm done with this video, and thanks for watching. Thanks for listening what I have to say. And the match I'm playing, like I said, Lighthouse, a domination. I went 11-14. Not the greatest gameplay ever. So, but it was entertaining. It was competitive, and I can dig it. And without further ado, throwing y'all a salute. Retro Big Cat, signing out.